wait for the dog to come in. Watch a couple of girls beat the hell out of each other. We'll go to the snake room here as soon as the dog barks. Come back in. Warm weather's finally coming. No, no, no. Yeah. Yeah, well, she soaks herself pretty good, but looking like I need to give her another bath. She's still good. She's always shedding. Frickin' Serena Mon is always shedding. Let's get on her legs, toes. Get it, Dino. She loves the toys. I just gotta be careful of those ones because a couple times I've seen her. Granted, I only fucking let her play with those when I'm watching her. But a couple of times she's had the whole knot and everything swallowed. That whole fucking knot. She's had that all in her mouth, completely in her mouth. So I don't leave that stuff in her enclosure. I just let her play with it when she's out here on the couch with me. Neck bearing adjustment. Guess there's some people out there that don't know how to do that. Well, we'll see if anybody shows up. Oh, yeah, get it for you. There's nobody around this morning, girl. What you think, Dino? There's nobody watching. There's nobody watching, girl. Hmm? There's nobody watching.
Thank you very much.
No, there's nobody watching, girl. Nobody wanted to say good morning to you. Touch your feet. She don't care. She's like, Dad, touch me all you want. Cause she can slap with her tail too. And trust me, that's muscle. That's all muscle. But no, she's so used to Dad touching her now. I still don't wave my fingers in front of her though. Cause she does. She goes right into food mode. You know, they're always eat. It's way easy to overfeed these guys because they always act hungry. So anybody that's looking to get a Savannah monitor, make sure you do lots of research on that, on how to properly feed your Savannah monitor. I've never given her any mice or anything like that, and I know there are people out there that do, but I don't. She gets strictly, mostly bugs. She gets some tilapia fish, because it's got, it's almost no fat. And I give her, like cocktail shrimp, uncooked. The fish is uncooked. I never cook the fish. I make her scrambled eggs every once in a while. Throw the eggshells right in it with it. It's good for her. It gives her extra calcium, because I give her calcium powder and with vitamin D and all that stuff, but I still like to give her natural calcium too, like the egg from the egg shells. But mostly it's all bugs, no rodents. I don't give any rodents. I've had her, before years come like middle of this summer, I've had her. So, she's 3. Almost, well, she's probably like 3.5 actually. Oh, she's such a good girl. And she doesn't close her eyes up to make me disappear. She closes her eyes up because she's that comfortable. Some animals do that. Some lizards do that. And she probably did in the very beginning. When I first got her, I'm pretty sure, she'd close her eyes up to try to make me disappear. But it's not like that now. Now she'll keep her eyes open and she'll close them sometimes, and sometimes I think it's just because she's tired. Look at all the shed skin. Her skin fucking shedding off on the couch. She's great with my dog. Her and my dog are really good friends. I think that's my dog now. Watch my Dino for me. There you go, bud. See, I told you. And most of them that I have seen that, you know, I've got a guy in California that I talk to every once in a while, and his dogs and his Savannah Monitor are great with each other too, you know. Most of the and he's great with the snakes. Excuse me. He's great with the snakes, you know. And he's good with her. You want me to zoom in a little bit? Ooh. That's too much, ain't it? Oh, yeah, how's that? Hey, whoever's here, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, well, you're in the way, bud. Thank you. She looks like she's smiling. Well, look at that face. Look at that face. Huh? No, you can't. Yeah, say hi to everybody. I want to see her eyes. She's got like red eyes. Listen to her. She's making noise. You making noise? You making noise, girl? You making noise? Do you want your toy? Hmm? Diablo. She's female. So my dog's infatuated with anything female. What are you doing? What are you doing, girl? What? No, you're not gonna get my thumb. No, you're not gonna bite me there either. Come here. You got shit on your mouth. You got shit on your mouth. No, you can sit right there. You can sit right there. You don't. Do you ever leave her alone? I said. Jeez. But anybody that's wanting to know the best way to bond and be able to actually, you know, interact with your Savannah Monitor without them fucking see how vicious she is? And she's like that with your fingers too. If I put my fingers in front of her, she'll just chomp on them. And trust me, they have a wicked friggin' bite. This is all muscle. That neck is all muscle and jaw muscle. They don't have big teeth, but I'm telling you, they're sharp. They're like little tiny bones, but they're hard, really hard. Come on, Diablo. She didn't pee enough. And move, bud. You're in the way. You gotta move. Thank you. But the best way to bond with them is like give them a toy, get them out, give them a toy, and obviously when they got a toy in their mouth, that's the best time to try to pat them and stuff. You know what I mean? But even better than that is when you put them in a bathtub. When you put them in a bathtub, the only thing they care about and concerned about is, you know, trying to get out of the bathtub. So they're actually trying to get to you, and if you stick your hand in there and they get a chance to get to it, they automatically want to climb up you. They don't try to bite. You know what I mean? It's not the same. But for the most part, they'll just sit in there and swim around. Once they get used to it, they'll just sit in there, and you can pat them, and they're not in food mode, and But honestly, those are the best two times, you know, when they're playing with a toy in their mouth, you know, or when you're giving them a bath. She relaxes and just sits there and kind of lays in the water and swims around a little bit, you know, because they do swim. They swim really good, actually. But she also runs pretty quick too. Don't bite your tongue. Well, I guess we'll just sit here and hang out with Dino today. Nobody's around anyway. Hi, Dino. Diablo. Huh? Sound good to you too? We'll just sit here right here. Dad will go through and take snakes out and come out here and hang out with them. But hey, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Somebody popped in. Diablo, you're in the way again, bud. Thank you. Fucking telling you, he is the smartest fucking dog I've ever had. And I've had smart dogs before. My Roddy was wicked smart. My American Bulldog was really smart. My red-nosed pit bull was smart, but they're just pig-headed. Fucking, you know, and that's a pit bull, and I don't mean it mean or vindictive or anything like that. It's just when they know they're not really doing anything wrong or gonna do anything wrong, and you say, hey, you get back here, they'll just look at you and be like, oh, just watch, I'm just going right over here, I'm not doing anything. They don't get the gist that, hey, it doesn't matter, I understand that you're not really doing anything, but no, but I don't want you doing that. Well, the dog's in here. I guess we could go fucking hold snakes now. I was just kind of waiting for the dog to come in. So, I guess that's what we'll do. We'll go hold snakes. Have to get shit set up. Raven's right there, and I haven't held her in a while, so yeah, I plan on holding her. Oh, I just got me a nice new shed. I just happened to manage to land this fucker right after he shed. So I've got I got a back way to fuck up just to get it all. I can't even get it all in. Oh, let's do this. There we go. That's one of my males. Granted, this is longer than he actually is, but not by a whole, not by like fucking a lot. But that's Lightning's. That's this cat's shed right there. I had a bunch shed this week, but a lot of times I catch them like this. You know, here's the other one. I got a bunch of them. Yeah, all like this. I mean, you can still get them, you know, all I gotta do is wet these. And that was Aurora's. Aurora's? Yeah, I believe that was Aurora's. Aurora's shed on IMG. Anybody gonna watch? Anybody around? Let's just check on her. Maybe she wants to come out. You want to come out? Hey. Hey. What are you doing? Huh? Maybe she wants to come out. We'll see if her little head peeks up here. Hey. You're all right. It's okay, girl. No, it's just Dad. Hmm? Come here. A crazy girl. I almost think she thought it was nighttime. Wow, that looks fucking crazy, don't it? Let's see. I'm gonna clean my lens, sorry. Yeah, I look a little better. It looks so hazy, does it? Oh, I know why. It's because this motherfucker was doing that. Yeah, that's better. Alright, pretty girl, you don't want to come out? That's fine. I know. I know, girl. You're alright. She's still digesting. Let's take Raven out. Let's take Raven out. She's right there. She's right here by my finger. Oh. What time is it? She knows what time it is. My girl says, I know what time it is. It's I'm coming out time, Dad. Here we go. Look at her. She doesn't even move. See? So, here we go. You can see her, right? Can you see her? Alright, good. Good. I want you to see her. Oh, this is so horrible. Man, you should really use a hook, man. Look at how awful she is. And I'm standing right up next to her. You know? Yeah, if I was you, I would definitely fucking use a hook. You know? I fucking stick my hand right in front of her. This morning, I stuck my hand within 6 inches of her face this morning. Because, that's what I do. That's what I do. Once I get them to this point where they're, you know, super sociable with me and good with me, I start sticking my hands in front of them. I do. I stick my hands in front of them and I give them every opportunity to bite me. But for some reason, they don't. They don't back up. They don't come forward. You know, they don't do anything. Literally. You know, I've got a relationship with my snakes. You know, it's not just snake keeper fucking relationship. I love these guys. You know, and these guys are more than a pet. You know, these guys are family now. I mean, for 7 fucking years, I've been taking care of these snakes. You know, most of them. I mean, the babies, yes, obviously, I haven't been taking care of as long. But all the adult snakes I have here, I've been taking care of them 6, 7 years now. And they're family. I never got into this to breed, you know, so it's different. When, you know, most people got into breed because they like animals, not in love with them, but they like animals and they like the thought of being able to make money on the side, you know, and so everybody and their brother fucking 6 fucking 7 years ago fucking got in their head that, oh, you know, because I got looking at snakes just because I liked them, you know, and wanted to learn about them, and I didn't like them. I was scared of them, but they still, you know, something about snakes always, you know, because I truly love animals, all animals. So my hate for them was I was scared of them. It wasn't that I didn't like them or anything like that, but I had been around snakes. We lived, you know, around the river and out in the field, in the middle of a field, you know. We had 10 acres and friggin' there was snakes everywhere, and we had milk snakes, which was semi-poisonous, but you'd have to get bit by a ton of them to die. They make you sick more than anything, but you won't die. unless you got bit by a ton of them, you know. But still, let me have my finger back, girl. Um, they were fucking like wicked bitey and shit. You know, you didn't even have to get close to them, and they would fucking try to bite you. So, you know, yeah, I didn't really care for snakes. I was scared of them. But then I started watching YouTube videos because, like I said, I was fucking interested in, you know, and I started seeing a different side besides of what I've seen for my own eyes with snakes and what we all see on TV. You know what I mean? So I started watching, you know, unboxing videos and stuff, and then I started seeing these kids, and I was like, well, there obviously is a lot more to this than what meets the eye, you know. And the more I got watching, the more I realized snakes aren't a whole lot different than any other animal. If you treat them with respect and kindness, you're gonna get the same back from them. You know, I give these guys lots of respect because I love them. I give them more respect than I do my own family. You know, and they give it right back to me. You know, and it's simple stuff. Me not having to take and ever use a hook. Me never having to worry about reaching in an enclosure and them being fucking defensive. Hey, good morning, Lillian. It's just us right now. Nobody's been around today. I got my girl Raven out. She's my favorite. She probably, you know, she is. She's my favorite girl. Oh, but my other snakes are right there with her. You know, they're close, all of them. But there's just something special about this girl, you know. I didn't just win her over in a couple days, you know what I mean? It took fucking like 3 years to get her, you know, to get her to literally trust me and stuff. She never bit me or anything, you know, and she was always good. She only hissed the first 3 times I took her out when I first got her. And she's never hissed since, and she's never even act defensive since. But it took it took a year probably before she started just jerking her head around at every little movement. You know what I mean? It took her about a year for her to stop doing that. And then it took about another year to get her to where she was just, you know, how you see her now, moving around nice and slow. Doesn't have any place to go. She's just exploring, you know what I mean? She doesn't care about going and finding a place to hide. She just, you know, she's just chilling out. So it took about 2 years to get her to that, you know, and it took another year probably to get her to stop flinching when I initially did touch her. You know, she'd flinch, but she'd never do anything really. You know, the first year she'd head on a swivel. Soon as I touch her, she'd turn her head and act like she was going to bite me every time. But I still took her out, you know what I mean? I didn't use anything foreign. I've always just reached in and picked my boas up, and I'll do it to the day that I don't have them. You know, I know what their food mode looks like. I feed on a regular fucking time schedule. They know that time schedule. They know at 9 o'clock, I come in here and go through tubs at 9 o'clock. They know it's not food time. Nobody's looking for food at 9 o'clock at night. You come in here between 7 and 8 o'clock, you're opening tubs and you're going to be met with snakes looking to get fed. You know, because I keep my routine. If people could keep a routine, you know, right down to fucking within an hour, you know, I have basically an hour that I feed at night. And if I'm not home to feed them, then I go, yeah, she is. She is. She's so good, man. I love this girl. She is. You know, she's a sweetheart. You wouldn't know that her parents were wild caught, and she's out of the first clutch of those wild caught snakes. I didn't get her on purpose as a wild fucking, you know what I mean, as a wild caught. I didn't ask the right questions. When I got her, I didn't realize you could still get wild caught animals. You know what I mean? I thought that it was illegal. I honestly did. So I didn't even know to even ask the question when I bought her, hey, is she wild caught or captive bred? It wasn't until after I got her and I started, watching other Guyana videos because I wanted to have an idea how big she's going to get and her kind of temperament of others people's. And that's when I fucking found out about, I forgot what I was going to say. That's when I heard somebody say, hey, you want to be asking, whether they're wild caught or not. And I was like, wild caught? What do you mean wild caught? I was like, I literally was under the impression that I thought any wild animals were totally illegal to go out and because any fucking wild animal here in Maine is illegal to go out and fucking bring into your home and keep. I mean, you know what I mean? There literally anything. Yeah, there's some animals they probably could care less about. Yeah, probably if you got a raccoon or something here, you know, you got a bear or a deer. You got a deer, it's a big fucking deal. They'll fucking throw your ass in jail fucking real quick over a baby deer or any deer of any kind if it's wild. And you see how good she is, Lilith. I'm sorry, Lillian. If you watch other people's boa videos, yes, there are some out there that have them that's like her, but most of the time you see them, they're hand over hand over hand over hand, you know. And that's another thing that I'm very proud of. None of my animals, when I have them out, are like running and trying to get away and find some place that they think is better. You know what I mean? They're perfectly happy just stretching out on me and just hanging out with me, and they know what's going on. They know. I mean, like I said, I keep my routine right down to, my feeding. If I'm not going to be home that night and I'm not going to be home between 7 and 8 o'clock, I won't feed that night. I'll feed the next night, between 7 and 8 at night. You know, I and I'm telling you, they Raven last night. I came in here. It wasn't her night to eat, but I came in here, and her nose was all over the front of that fucking tub. I mean, pressed straight up against it, and she was just watching me, fucking waiting to see if she was going to get fed. They don't know what night they get fed, but they know what time of day they get fed. It's not the day; it's the time. And that's why I say every one of these snakes at between 7 and 8, whether it's their night to eat or not, they're all gonna be right there, not gonna be flying out at me, but they're gonna be looking to see if food's coming in. And I won't put my hands in front of any of my snakes between 7 and 8 o'clock. Not without having like a paper towel fucking roll or something for them to fucking whack first. You know what I mean? That's when it would be useful to have a hook. If for some reason my snake's in food mode and I do have to take it out. But see, like I said, all I got to do is wait 2 hours. If it's 7 o'clock, I wait till 9 o'clock, open the tubs up, stick my hands in there, and everything's cool. Um, Boas aren't for everybody because they do. Boas, in the beginning, honestly, Lillian, I'm trying to think. I want to say your name right, but the thing is if you've got see where I live, I don't have the opportunity to go to any breeder and literally, say, hey, I want to interact with this snake before I take it home because there are some places, that wherever you are at, I can't remember, and you don't have to say, but a lot of places out of state, away from Maine, have a lot of places that they're willing to do that, and a lot of people like me would love to have somebody be like that. Hey, I want to get this snake from you, but would it be possible for me to come and actually interact with it a few times? You know, you feel comfortable bringing it home, then you really get a good idea. You can talk to that person. They can explain to you exactly what you're going to need at home to care for the animal. Different enclosures, because there's many different enclosures, and none of them are wrong as long as they're set up right. But some are a lot easier to maintain all the shit that they need than others. That's all I'm going to say about that. But you can learn about the different enclosures. You can get to learn the snake, because I had a girl that came here a few times to interact with her snake before she brought it home. And I was totally happy for that, because it gave me an opportunity to sit there and watch her interactions and point out anything that she might have done that I know set the snake off. And my snakes, they don't bite, they just pull back and shit, but they don't even normally do that. Goliath, we fed Goliath last night at 7:30 and came in here at fucking 9:30 last night to go through tubs, and that motherfucker asked to come out. Literally. And we took him out, just had a wean wrap, just ate a wean wrap and still asking to come out. It's funny. But literally, my snakes don't ball up. When I go in to pick them up or whatever, they don't ball up. They don't pull their heads back. You see that? You know what I mean? But it's good to have somebody that you can go and see and interact with the snake. Because like I said, then I could also tell them, look, you want to go in nice and slow and gentle, and don't be hesitant, and you got to make sure you get. I've got one. He just ate the other day. But this is a lesser bee. Lesser bee? Yes. A lesser bright. But this is a bee. This is I call him Marvin, because he's got a Martian on his head. Oh, hang on, girl. I'm gonna lose one trying to show the other. And actually, I'm not gonna lose her. That's the best part about these boas. I can't tell where her head is though. Oh, there she is. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. See? I go right to a great for underneath her head. I don't grab her by the head. There's absolutely no reason to grab a fucking snake by the head. And I'm telling you right now, if I grabbed any of these fuckers by the head ever, like in the beginning, these fuckers would never trust me now. No fucking way. And I've never grabbed any of my snakes by the head. I've had to do with babies behind the head because I had to help assist feed. But that's the only time. I've never done it so they couldn't bite me, you know what I mean? And I don't know, that's just asking to get bit. Because you going to grab the head like that, you're asking to get bit. And as soon as you let go of that head, you're asking to get bit. I understand on fucking venomous snakes and shit like that. Let me be clear. Non-venomous snakes. I'm talking non-venomous snakes. And I'm not talking fucking anaconda or, you know what I mean? I'm talking pet snakes. I go, anacondas. I forget. People fucking got anacondas now. Which I get it. If you got the space and you got the balls, go ahead. I don't have the balls for a retic or a fucking Burmese python. For one, I don't. My wife is comfortable with Raven and just got comfortable with Raven. But I'm telling you right now, there's no fucking way. I'm not asking my wife to fucking help me wrestle a fucking retic or a Burmese python. And I see these cats that have them, and they don't even have anybody. Fucking don't even have anybody around. They like live by themselves and shit. And I'm just like, that's just crazy to have, because I don't care. A big fucking snake like that, you get something that's 60, 15 foot and longer, you should be having an extra hand. All right, we see you later, Lillian. It was good chatting with you. I hope you have a good day. Raven's got me all wrapped up. Let's see if she wants to go back. Can you see if I go this way? Kinda. Let's just see what she does. No, she's coming back out. No, but I go to put her in there and watch. This is what she does. But I always like to offer them to go back. You're better off, trying to see if they want to go back. Because I always say, end on a good note. You don't want to piss them off and then put them back, because they will. They don't have like this great big huge brain, but they will remember certain situations that that really put them off. So if if you aggravate, and I'm talking really aggravate, I mean your snake fucking throwing a fit, not just a little runny or whatever. I'm talking throwing a fit. But I always offer my snakes a chance to go back. And if they don't want to go back, then I hold them. But especially with my boas, I can tell with my ball pythons if they don't want to be out from the minute I take them out. Because for the most part, ball pythons, will move around. They'll move around like she is. But, if they're runny, that's a good sign they don't really want to be out. Skeeter, it's only you. It says there's 2 people in here, but there isn't. Lillian just left. It just hasn't counted her out yet. So it's just you and I. I like to sit here and talk to myself. Oh, appreciate it, dude. Got my girl Raven out. She's having a good old time. She's been out for a little while now, about 20 minutes probably. 15. Now, I fucking haven't felt all that great, and haven't really felt like fucking shooting videos. I fucking hate the cold. I hate the cold, but it's like 42 today. So, but we still got like 10 inches of snow on the ground, and we just got hit with a couple small snowstorms, but I didn't fucking bother snow blowing, so there's about 6 inches of packed fucking snow in my driveway. But that all should be gone. You got rain coming tomorrow and the next day? We do here. It's going to be 45. One day's going to be 45, the next day 50. And both days rain. So it ain't going to last long. Look at her. She's got my fucking arm and she won't let me bend it. You hear her? I can hear her breathing. Yeah. I used to do a lot of fishing. I like fly fishing better. I tie my own flies and shit. But I haven't fished since I bought a motorcycle. Since I bought my first Harley fucking when I was 26. And I still have it. That's why I have 3 Harleys, is because I just don't sell them. You know, fucking. But I still have my very first Harley that I bought when I was 26 years old. Fuck sakes. Fucking. And I haven't cared to do anything in the summertime other than ride. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be going back to posting fucking ride videos and me working on my bikes and shit. See her wagging her tail like that? I'm pretty sure that's a sign she's not happy. Maybe I'm wrong, because she's got good tongue flickers still. But I will say, that's the first time I've ever seen her fucking shake her tail like that. Did you see it? She was like wagging it. That was kind of weird. Never seen her wag her tail like that before. She is a sweetheart, though. Look. Kissed her right on her head. She's that much of a sweetheart now. You see that? I mean, so obviously, I guess fucking that wagging was nothing, because I just kissed her on her head, right? I did it again. Don't do that. You'll get salmonella. Don't get salmonella. I'll get salmonella. But, oh no, I got to get salmonella of the whips. Don't get salmonella of the whips, buddy. You won't be able to talk. No whips, no talk. Oh, here. Yeah, she's looking like she does. She's ready to go back. I just want to show. Oh no, she's not. She was starting to. No, you see that? As soon as I go to let her. No, she loves me, man. I'm telling you. She loves me. Oh, look, I'm going to lick my lips so I get some salmonella tongue. Salmonella tongue! Oh, no. I watched a guy get salmonella live on camera. He was kissing this goddamn snake. You got salmonella of the whips. Fucking guy can't talk now. Talks funny. That's how slow she goes. It's kind of a pain in the ass. It kind of is, but it's not. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fucking let everybody see how slow she goes away. Yeah. And see, she could come back out of her tub if she wants, and watch what she's going to do. You know, all these haters that go, oh, she gotta hate that tub. You know, but watch. What is she gonna do? She's gonna I guarantee she's gonna stay right in this tub, even though she can climb right over the side like you saw. She chooses this tub. You gotta let go of me, girl. I don't really like to pull away from them. For one thing, that if I should fucking probably take and stick like some sort of. See that? I'm telling you. You're okay, girl. No, what I ought to do is I ought to stick some sort of like block here. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. I should stick a block, you know what I mean? Glue it right to the fucking ground here. Because what it is she's got no grab point in here. And that's the thing with boas, is they really like to have a grab spot. You know what I'm saying? You can come out and see Dad. But look, see how good she is? She's not mean. You know, she's not mean at all. You know, back in her enclosure, I'm sitting here patting her tail. You know, and look, she doesn't want to go out. She, look. What are you going to do, girl? That's it. She just wants her cover back. And yes, I zip tie this other side down because literally, you see how easy this is? Look how far it comes up. With just, you see how easy that is? So yes, I zip tie this one side, down with 4 zip ties. And that's just to make me feel like I'm being responsible, because, I mean, yes, it's up to us to have good enclosures that we know that, will keep them inside, and that's just for their safety. It's not for my safety. I could care less if they're out roaming around in my house, but if they get someplace and they don't come back out for a fucking heat source or whatever, and they get lost and they die, that's on me. And that's what I say. That's why I say fucking, I do everything that I can to make for safety for them. Because I don't want them to get someplace. But, yes, I've had them come out. But look, even like this, if you don't think that girl is strong enough to push that fucking lid up right here still, she can. But she hasn't even tried to. I forgot to lock this lid one night. Fucking for 12 hours. She had this whole fucking side she could have opened right up. Fucking right in there in the morning. I'm not saying that I'm going to fucking do it on a regular basis because it was complete by accident. And another one, fucking Evan told me he did the same thing the other night. He had one of his babies that the one that he got from me, the leopard, and he said he forgot. He went in his office because he's got his in his office. He works from home, which is cool. So he's got his snakes in his office, and he walked in there and he saw the fucking lock unlocked on the lid, and he freaked out, went over, and he said, "Fuck it," there he was, just sitting there, fucking peeking out. Fucking never even tried to get out. I've had Callie out before with that tub open, and you guys saw him run around up there, and he goes right back into his tub. It depends, And I'm just trying to get the point across that anybody sees my setup and thinks my snakes are fucking miserable, there's no signs to me that point that you're right. People's feelings isn't always right. And there's more than one way to fucking do shit. And just because everybody don't do things the same way doesn't mean that fucking we like our animals any less. I mean, like I said, these same people that think they're holier than the rest of us. Look at this, that super pastel, huh? Hey, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I don't do fishing and the whole outdoor thing, but I got a motorcycle channel. That's what I do in the summertime. I video my adventures on my bikes. We used to put 25,000 miles a year on in the summertime, me and my buddy. But we're getting now about 15,000 miles. But this summer should be a better summer with the gas prices and shit. But this is a little snake I produced a couple months ago. 8/4/24 super pastel. I got boas and ball constrictors. But yes, thank you, Skeeta. I haven't had any new people, Skeeta. A couple of guys out in California. But that's about it. I haven't but I don't care. Snakes not for everyone. I get it. And I'm kind of boring. So, I just being real. I'm kind of boring, but I got a bunch of snakes. And I got a bunch of, but I got 5 boa constrictors, and I got 35 ball pythons. I did some breeding, but I'm not really a breeder. I'm just a pet. I'm just a pet snake keeper, really. This is Motley. She's a Motley, 100% T positive, 100% het for leopard, and she's a really pretty girl. This camera doesn't really pick up fucking very good, but she's starting to get some wicked oranges down towards her back. She's a beautiful girl. She got these peachy sides of her face. See that underneath her eye? It's like a peach color. It don't pick up on the camera real good. Because they don't hold still for shit. But she throws some really good iridescence outside. We'll get some good shots outside here coming up of the snakes, because the best lighting is outdoors. It still sucks for the albino shit though, because they still anything yellow and white just gets washed right out with a bright light. You know what I mean? You almost need like a soft light for your fucking albino shit. But all your dark stuff looks amazing outside in the sun, because it really makes the colors pop and you get to see all the iridescence. You know what I mean? In your lighter snakes, it's just like the sun just saturates the yellow, so it's so bright. You know what I mean? It just takes away from the actual color. It makes the yellow look so much lighter, almost a white. You know what I mean? And they're normally a lot darker than that. So how you been, Skeeta? I'm sure you still prefer doing the outside shit fucking when it's warmer. I mean, everything's nicer. Especially when we forget shit, huh? And we gotta walk back to the fucking vehicle to get it. You know? I mean, the bugs suck too. I mean, fucking summertime, early summertime sucks with the black flies and fucking all that shit, but and even in the summertime, but I don't know. I assume the bugs must be pretty bad there in fucking Pennsylvania too. They are here. Not as bad as my old place, though. My old house, we lived on a peninsula, so I was surrounded by 3 sides of the river, and it was a little bit of bog. Oh fuck no! I won't wear a tutu. You won't catch me wearing a fucking tutu. I've been in prison. Fucking this boy don't wear no tutu. No, I won't do shit for fucking views. No, I won't do shit like that. I won't do it. I just can't. But that's funny that you look at me and even assume that I would wear a tutu, though. That's funny. That's funny. It's the IMG Hypo Jungle Pastel Boa. She throws some iridescence. She's a good girl. She's got orange eyes. She's got really pretty orange eyes. Actually, I wonder where Alex and Evan, I wonder where my boys are. Probably because I haven't been on for a fucking week. Huh? Could that be it, girl? You think it's because we haven't been on in a fucking week and then we don't bother telling them when we are going to be on? Huh? You suppose that's what happens here? Huh, girl? Yes, here you go. She's getting ready to go in the shed. Her belly's all gray and shit. You know, pull out another boa. There's another one. Here's another boa. This is my girl, Foxy. She's a hypo leopard. She's a hypo leopard. She got a really cool head stamp. Yeah, this girl, huh? But these are little snakes. These are little ones. These aren't even big ones. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. You don't want to go back yet? Yeah, you do. I knew you did. I knew you did. Get a big one out. Good girl. You're okay, girl. Man. Here's a big girl. Another boa. Yeah, you see how I just reach in and take them out? You don't normally see that. People don't do that. The boa constrictors, you gotta have a fucking snake hook. I say fuck that. This cat don't. We don't use snake hooks here. Never have. And she's a big old beast. She's not my longest boa, but she's my fattest one. She's my heaviest one. This is a Dumeral's boa. She's a ground dwelling boa. And she's got big fucking teeth if you piss her off. I've never been bit. I haven't been bit by any of my boas. I've only been bit by baby ball pythons. No. No big snake. Huh? I got lots of big ones. This is a ball python though. No. These are harmless. I mean, literally, these couldn't hurt a fly. They bite you. It doesn't hurt any more than fucking tattoo needle. If you got tattoos, you've already had a worse bite than a ball python bite. Literally. If you've if you got tattoos, you know, you've already had the worst of a ball python bite. Literally, that's all it feels like. It feels like a bunch of tattoo needles going into your skin all at one time. That's it. You know, it's more of a shock seeing them do it. My wife got bit and wrapped by a ball python. This girl, matter of fact, she just ate last night, but I'll still take her out. I don't care. My snakes are so chill. They don't, you know, They don't care. This girl bit her like 2 years ago. Ball python. I had out. I was holding her and I went to pass it to my wife and I was just joking and I said, "Oh, don't let her bite you." And my snake reached straight out and grabbed her thumb and wrapped her right up. It was weird. It was almost like my snake knew what the fuck I was telling her. But yeah. So, but that's what my wife said. She said it wasn't even painful. It was just the fact that the snake fucking grabbed her that fast. And my wife holds all my snakes, you know. She holds all these boas. She takes all these boas out except for Raven, but she'll hold Raven after the fact that I've given her to her. Yeah. Hey, girl, I'll let you go back home. Yeah, yeah. She's a good sized snake. Hey, what's going on? There's Alex. I was just asking where the fuck you was. My brother. The fuck have you been? I know I haven't been around for a fucking while. I haven't fucking felt that great for the last couple days. And then besides that, it's just been fucking cold. You know what I mean? Cold and fucking nasty. Fucking ain't fucking felt like doing anything because I'm fucking acting like a little fucking kid about the weather. You know? That's what happens. Fucking. Oh no shit. You got today off? You got today off, Alex? The fuck did I do with my cigarette? You got today off, Alex. It's that California lag. He's out in California. Alex, you're going to have to stop watching my other channel, buddy. It's, you know, the California lag. Got to wait for enough electricity to send that fucking text out. You're going to have to start watching my other channel here coming up because I won't be on here much. Every once in a while, but I shoot a lot of fucking, I shot a lot of fucking motorcycle videos, but to me they're shit, so I didn't upload a bunch. But I've got Instagram, Dirty Dog Garage. Yeah, Dirty Dog Garage, fucking bub. Oh, and Instagram. Get me on Instagram. Same thing, Dirty Dog Garage. There's my white bike and my buddy's fucking, my Street Glide and my buddy's fucking Street Glide. My white one and his red one in the picture. But you fucking see anyway. You see my ugly mug. See, I got a snake fucking popping his head out. Hi, cat. Hi, Capone. Hi, bud. He was the one that fucking, I left his tub open. Not as much as that. I forgot his tub open one night and fucking I came in here the next morning. I go, oh, fuck it. Because the first thing I got to do is turn that light on over there. So I got to walk by that rack to go turn the light on. And I saw that tub open and I fucking was like, holy fuck, man. And he ended up just being over here on top of this tub, fucking sitting there, telescope looking at me like, hey, Dad, I'm over here. If he had hands, he would have been waving them at me. But that's as far as he made it. He could have gone anywhere, but he wasn't even trying to hide. You know, because they're not scared of anything. My snakes, if they get out, they're not looking for a place to hide. They're out in the wide open because they're not afraid of anything here. My dog, me, my wife, you know. Oh, did we lose you, Alex? He must have went through a tunnel. You underground right now? No, I would have took him out, but he turned around and went back. So that just tells me that, he's fine. You don't want to come home. Ah, everybody's gone now. Shucks. Oh, I know why. You went to look at my other channel, didn't you? What's new? Nothing. Weather's starting to get nice, but it's not getting nice fast enough, so I'm just fucking ugly about that. Throwing kids tantrums. Fucking guy came in and asked me if fucking I wore a tutu. Asked if fucking Skeeter got me to wear a tutu, and I said, yeah, right. I won't fucking wear no tutu for views or subs. I said, I think I find it funny that you look at me and you fucking go, oh, this guy would wear a tutu? What are you, fucking nuts? Just because that's what they do on his channel doesn't mean fucking I would do that on mine. I already said I ain't fucking doing stupid shit, make myself look stupid to get subs. A guy can take his sub right back. Fucking, I don't need weirdos. Fucking hoping that fucking I'm another fucking idiot channel. But stupid sells, stupid gets views. But I'm not doing it. This is still real life to me. Fucking, I turn this camera off, fucking, it's still the world. You know what I mean? I still gotta fucking go see fucking, yeah, no. That person would have been my bitch in prison. Just telling how it is. You want to act the part? Fucking. You heard that fucking joke. Take a girl out in a boat, take her all the way out in the middle of the ocean. I'm not saying do this, it's a joke, okay? I know it's not, it kind of funny when you're around a bunch of guys, your buddies, and there ain't no women around, but guy takes a girl out in a boat, fucking gets out in the end of the middle of the ocean and shuts the boat off, goes, oh, the boat's broke down. And he goes, oh, I guess we're gonna have to fucking, something like that. And he goes, fuck a swim. And his buddy goes, oh, what'd you do? He goes, well, you didn't hear about anybody drowning, did you? Again. It's kind of a dumb joke, but, it is kind of funny. Yeah, you take her out in the middle of the ocean, go fuck a swim. The buddy goes, well, what'd she do? Well, she didn't hear about nobody drowning, did you? There's a jailhouse one too. Good. You kind of like one of them fruities, fucking wearing fucking dresses. Fucking, you go up to him, you go, blood on my blade, a shit on my dick. Yeah. I guarantee you, many's the people have heard that and they sleep in prison. Blood on my blade, a shit on my dick. Yeah. That's the kind of shit we talk here. We talk about real shit. People getting real. You know, I got all kinds of fucking stories, man. Fucking, you know, good times. None of them with any dress wearing times. No. Yeah, blood on my blade and shit on my dick, motherfucker. I was fucking 19 years old. I turned 19 years old in Maine State Prison. Fucking, I hit jail. Fuck, my first fucking time in jail was at fucking 16. But granted, that was in and out. Gave me probation, and and I fucked that up. Uh, I hate people. I like animals. I'm not a 1%er. I'm a 1.5%er. I like my milk skimmed. Oh. This is my girl, Brandy. She got a huge fucking head for a normal. But I'm not gonna claim like everybody else does. Oh, I got a Volta because it's got a big head. What's the roar doing? Nothing. I just had her out. I'll take her out again though. I just had her out. She was kind of running. Roar's getting dark though. Look how dark she is, bro. Look how dark she is. I mean, you saw the unboxing video. It's incredible. Fucking, I mean, you know as well as I do, most people, if I fucking, if I had a side by side picture of her, like her unboxing, you know, and show people now, they'd swear, I was full of shit and I'm the biggest fucking liar there is. She has got no, the only colors that have stayed the same is like her saddles. You know what I mean? In between her saddles are the only thing that hasn't like changed like drastic color. But like I said, even that's darkening up because they're blotching. Now that's starting to darken up. You know what I mean? It's incredible, guy. Compared to what she was in her unboxing, look at her. You know? It's crazy to see exactly how much they fucking change, you know what I mean? And she's still changing. So that whole fucking thing, they only fucking change colors, the first couple years. That's bullshit. She's 4 years old and she's still fucking getting dark. So I don't know if those people talking that nonsense fucking have never had fucking, IMGs fucking before or what, but it's 4 years later and she's still changing, so, but her eyes are, her eye color is exactly the same. And it's like, if you look at it, it's like two different colors. She's got orange above and below, and then she has like a tan that goes right between the middle of it. You know what I mean? But it doesn't really pick up on camera, but I can see it with my shitty fucking blind eyes. Can't see it on camera, but I can see it with my shitty ass eyes. I have to fucking put glasses on to fucking look at my phone or read anything now. Unless it's fucking like, big like the stick on magnets. like the alphabet magnets. If it's or stand 6 feet away, I can read it. You know what I mean? I get my wife here, stand 4 feet away and just hold my phone like this, and then I can read it fine. It's fucking weird. I put my hand up this fucking close and it's fuzzy. You know what I mean? Literally, it's like fucking, yeah. My eyes are going bad quick. But I got good, long distance eyes. I just can't see shit up fucking close, Can't read anything. Oh, it sucks, though, dude. Sucks getting old. You know? Sucks getting old. Oh, Jesus. Fucking, I should have had you tell them guys a story of, I forget, you're a god. You got probably lots of stories, too. You know what I mean? I've been on the inside and you've been on the outside, on the inside outside. I've been on the inside, you've been on the inside outside. Fucking Jacksonville, Florida was no fucking cakewalk. I'd rather be in fucking lockdown. I'd rather be literally on fucking in the hole than go back fucking to that fucking goddamn fucking clusterfuck. Yeah, it's just, I mean, obviously fucking prison's not supposed to be a good place, but it's pretty bad, dude. No. And probably pretty bad no matter what fucking color you got. Because I'm sure, whether you're black even there, because everybody was ganged up, And that was the thing. They had so many fucking people. There was like fucking 100 of us in one cell block. And literally there was fucking 6 of us white guys and everybody else was fucking black in there. I swear to God they did it on purpose. And yeah, it was no fucking fun because literally it was like the rest of everybody in there besides us 6 were all like separated up in different gangs and they all fucking knew each other from the outside. And cause when they get on the fucking phones, it's a local fucking call, so they sit there on the fucking phone all day. You can't use the fucking phone unless you want to get up fucking out of your bunk in the middle of the fucking night and wake your people up at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. Because that was the other thing. Fucking here, you get locked up at night in your room. There, every fucking door was fucking jimmied so you could just open the fucking door up and you could just go out and walk around any fucking time you wanted. And they, and they never fucking told you to go back in your room. You go out, take a fucking shower, sit out in the fucking rec area, fucking and read a book all fucking night if you wanted. They, you know what I mean? They're fucking rules and regulations pretty fucking lax there. And there was fights all the time in that fucking barracks, but it was mostly fucking the black guys beating up the fucking white guys. Because they got fucking pissed fucking because one of the guys that fucking I was fucking hanging out with, because they were fucking, I was like 18 years old, fucking never been in nothing like that. That wasn't like jail. It was jail. But they have lifers in there fucking with people that, fucking OUI and shit like that are in with rapists and killers in there because their jail is their prison. Their jails are their prison. In big cities like that, fucking, that's not just the jail, it's the fucking prison. You got people in there doing life. So you gotta be careful what the fuck you say to anybody because what are you gonna give somebody that already has life? Life? And that's the thing. Fucking, when you got nothing to fucking lose, it don't take nothing but looking at somebody wrong. No, I didn't actually, because most of the fucking guys I was actually fucking cool with were people from like Rockland. They were fishermen. They were. I couldn't believe how many fucking lobster fishermen and shit like that were in there. I mean, a lot, dude. And I couldn't believe it. And it was fighting over fucking traps and shit. You know, shooting at each other. I mean, you know, one of the guys that called me Junior. Well, everybody called me Junior in there, but he's the one that started it. And Todd Curtis, he was in there for fucking shooting a guy. Didn't kill him, but he shot him because he was messing around with his fucking traps, and he caught him. You know. But yeah, them fucking fishermen, they're a fucking different breed, just like us here in Maine. You know, but they're Mainers, they're just fishermen. You know, I grew up on a farm doing farm work and all that, fucking haying and, you know, fucking yes, I've been chased by a fucking moose before. I mean, we have animals here that will kill us, fucking, you know, besides horses and shit. We got fucking wild animals that are, you know, we got fucking bobcat, we got fucking mountain lions, we got fucking bear, we got deer, we got fucking moose. We got big bears here. Mostly blacks, but we do have some brown bears the farther you go up north, you know. How the hell you been doing, Alex? We've been looking for a house too, Alex. We got pre-approved. Now we just gotta find a fucking place we like. I like this place. It's like a log cabin because that's my style. You know what I mean? We used to live in an old log cabin that was built back in fucking the early 70s. And my wife and I were living there fucking on 10 acres of land, and I loved it. It was, you know, a log cabin. It was more like a camp than, you know, but it had everything like a fucking regular house. But it was V-match pine inside and tile floors, you know, big fucking tile floors. V-match ceilings, V-match walls, you know, it was campy like. You know, two big fucking sliding glass doors that overlooked fucking 10 acres of cleared property, you know. Fucking sun come up beaming in the fucking windows in the morning. And as long as the sun was out, fucking the heat wouldn't even run. Yeah, so that's the only thing. We're renting, so we don't have to fucking sell anything to fucking. We just been having a hard time finding it. I'm not spending 300,000 to fucking, because that's a lot around here. I know it's nothing out there where you're at, but 200,000 fucking get you a decent fucking home here, you know. But the problem we're having is the places I like are like an hour drive for her to go to work, and she fucking freaks out about fucking driving in the wintertime. We work 2 miles from her work here, and she freaks out about even that drive, you know what I mean? So the whole thing with her is she don't want to be that far away, but I want property. I want at least fucking 2.5 acres, at least fucking 5 to 6 is preferable. You know what I mean? It gives you a good buffer so nobody can just fucking live on top of you. Fucking 2 acres is still, you know, it's decent, but depending on how the house is located, you could end up 2 years from now, having a fucking house built 10 feet off your property, you know, off your property line. And if the house is like our house is situated closer to that fucking line, then it's no good. You know what I mean? I got a dog. I'm always going to have a dog. I got a big fucking dog that fucking scares most people because they're fucking idiots and don't want to just, let's look at the dog and let's, you know, judge him on his fucking behavior and, you know, in his acts. Not just, oh my God, it's a big old Cane Corso and I heard they're fucking horrible, and shut the fuck up. You know? So I want a buffer. So my dog has a decent yard like he's got here, stays on it. You know, I don't want neighbors too fucking close like I don't have here. You know, I don't have neighbors close. You know, fucking, he's like 200 yards away. Fucking guy that lives out behind us, but there's woods that fill in that's between us and him that so we can't even see his place. He can't see mine. You know what I mean? Fucking, I want a buffer. I don't want to fucking look out my window into somebody else's fucking, you know, window or house. I don't really want to look at somebody's fucking house. But that's the problem. The houses that I like are out of town and that are in fucking what we want to spend, you know, 200, 250, you know, thousand, not fucking 300, 350. We're fucking 50 years old. You know, I don't, 30 years, it'd be nice to think that we're going to live 30 years. I don't think I'll be around in 30 fucking years, honestly. I don't think my wife's probably going to be around 30 years. They told her she's got fucking her veins, the fucking age of a 80-year-old. She's got fucking weak ass veins. You know, she's like 49. You know, she ain't even 50 yet. And she, you know, she's already had a heart attack. And, you know, so, you know, if we're going to be paying 30 years, we want to be making a fucking 30-year payment that's at least fucking, you know, we're not eating cat food. You know, because we fucking can't afford to buy regular food. Like, go without our meds because we can't afford fucking meds. You know what I mean? But that's the way it is. The places I want, you know, are far enough away that my wife doesn't want to fucking, you know, go to. But I found this log cabin. It's got a wicked nice overhang, cathedral-like porch on the front. We, you know, sitting porch, but it's got the roof that overhangs with the fucking posts, and it's really nice. And then you go inside, it's fucking, you know, all V-match pine inside, and a nice, got a nice big fucking granite fucking island, and then granite countertops, a real nice kitchen. You know, it's got a nice, decent, big living room, but the bedroom's downstairs. What, you know, in the basement, but it's a finished room, you know, and it's got a pellet stove in there and everything in that room. So I'm assuming it must be a decent sized room. Well, they didn't show the whole room because the people are still living there. You know what I mean? I understand. I don't want to show my fucking bedroom either. You know what I mean? Fucking when I'm still living there. So there's not really a good picture. It just shows the pellet stove and where the bed is fucking in the picture and the windows, and it's got daylight basement, you know what I mean? And it's got 2 rooms. It's got a laundry room down there and a bedroom, and my wife's whole thing is, you know, it feels like she's living in the basement, and it's like fucking, it's finished off though. It's not like living in a basement. Fucking plenty of people fucking, that'd be the coolest place to sleep in the wintertime. Plus, she'd have her fucking window for a damn fan, too. You know, and it comes with 6.5 fucking acres, dude. You know? And I'm like, and it's fucking a really nice place. It's not like run down. It doesn't look like a camp. It's nice. It's got 2 driveways, and it's back about 100 yards off the fucking main road. You know what I mean? I'm like, fucking, that's perfect. 20 minutes from her work. Don't want to sleep in the basement. She gonna be sleeping in the fucking basement. You know what? I tell her tonight, I'm gonna get you a fucking pull-out fucking couch. I'll get you one of those pull-out fucking beds, a hide bed, and you can sleep upstairs in the fucking living room. I'm gonna get her straight, man. I'm gonna straighten her right fuck out. I'll get you a fucking futon, motherfucker. And you can sleep right upstairs. She was like, oh, I don't want to have to go upstairs to go to the bathroom. I said, fucking, you sleep naked. It's got a back door out of the basement. It's got daylight basement. And you can fucking just walk out and spread your lips and piss right outside like me. So that's what I'm going to do. I ain't going to walk all the way upstairs to take a piss. No. Just fucking spread those pee flaps, bitch, and let it go. You know, them motherfuckers do it all the time when they're drunk. You know what I mean? What I don't get it. It's like the only time a chick is like down to fucking piss outdoors is when they're drunk. You know, and then it's like they don't care. They'll fucking be six of you standing right there, and they'll right there while everybody's fucking standing there, piss right there. But oh God forbid if they're fucking sober that they'll go piss in the fucking woods. You know what I mean? But oh yeah, fuck yeah, but I can hang their leg right up on something. You know, fucking half drunk, girls will do anything. And anybody, obviously. No, fuck that. Spread those pee flaps, let it go. I gotta go make a coffee. You wanna come with me? Well, I'm glad you're around, Alex. And I'm just as happy that it's fucking only us. I could care less because it's just nice having somebody to fucking talk to at this point. I didn't have anybody on for quite a while. I had Dino out first. Because he was getting a crew egg. We like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. What do you do? Wait, you drink coffee, Alex? You gotta drink coffee, huh? Anybody that works a lot of hours like you, I would imagine, has a... Or you do them energy drinks. Which is it, Alex? You a coffee guy, or you a fucking... Or you an energy drink guy? I'm not an energy drink guy. Just at this age, I'm worried about what the fuck it could do to me. You know, I know people that live off them energy drinks. I love the green amps, the green amps. I love those green amps. Those are awesome. Or the grape. But I started feeling shitty drinking the fucking things. So I literally stopped. I had to. And when I stopped, I felt better again. You know? Oh, without a doubt, it gave me energy. But I fell off. Coffee in the AM and Red Bulls during the day. Yeah, I figured. Yeah. I think Red Bull's like fucking you guys is fucking Bud Light over there. Honestly, so it sounds like I fucking can't stand the taste of that Red Bull. It tastes like shit. I guess it's a quiet taste, huh? Just like beer. I'm not into beer. I'll drink an ale. And people go, oh, what's the difference? Well, for one thing, my fucking guts don't get all bloated from an ale. You know, like a beer is fucking just way carbony. Too carbonated. Ales have got that. They're less carbonated. You don't get as fucking, you know, bloated. It allows you to drink more. But honestly, I like Corona. You drink Coronas, buddy? Probably not. It's probably too close to Mexico for you, right? Come here, bud. I know. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Captain. I named him Captain after Captain Morgan, because that's my favorite drink. Fucking Captain and Coke. Captain and Coke, Captain and Pepsi. I prefer Coke, but... And actually, I prefer fucking, if they got fucking vanilla Coke. Vanilla Coke and Captain's is awesome. But if you don't like the flavor of it, if you drink it with fucking Sprite or 7-Up, you don't even taste it. Even mixing it strong, it like fucking, I don't know, it's weird. My sister showed me that. Because my sister said, oh, you ever had Captain Sprite? And I said, no. That sounds gross. She goes, no. It's good. You literally can't. It like takes the flavor of the alcohol right away. It was weird. Literally, you could barely taste the alcohol in it, and she made it wicked strong. And I was like, wow, man, I'm gonna have to start drinking like this. But no, I don't want to do that because fucking I need to know that it's strong because that's how I know fucking when I've had enough. I was fucking hammered, and they had one of them blow machines to tell you fucking whether you're OUI or not. And we had already gone to two other bars, and I had like 3 drinks at each of them. And I have doubles. I always buy doubles. And we went there, and I had like 1 or 2. And then my buddy goes, I don't think you should have any more because I ordered a third one. My buddy goes, I don't think you should have any more. He goes, fucking, you should probably fucking wait till we get to the next bar. And I said, why? What do you mean? And he goes, well, I tell you what, why don't you go blow in that machine? And they have an OUI machine. Basically, it doesn't tell you that you're OUI, but it doesn't call the cops or nothing, but tells you what you actually blow. And the bartender says the state police once a month come in and calibrate that machine. So, because they use it to fucking tell, if something happens, the fucking cops make them blow into the fucking machine when they come and show up. But it's a novelty thing for fucking everybody to blow in it to see how fucking drunk you are. Well, I fucking went and blew in that fucking machine, and I only blew a .04. A .04, and all of them are going, that fucking's bullshit. You are fucking definitely more than a .04. I said, fucking, it's right there. And that's when the bartender spoke up, and she goes, look, they were just here 2 weeks ago and made sure it's calibrated. That machine is right. And I looked at everybody, said, you see? I said, I told you I'm fine. So I had another well, they made me blow in it again, and I blew .04 again. And I was just like, holy fuck, because, yeah, I knew I was fucked up. More than a .04. More than a .08, put it that way. Because I've blown a .08 and, yes, gotten a ticket for it, but it got thrown out in court. I've never fucking been stopped for drunk driving, so that was the first time, and I blew .08, and the judge threw it out. They said, well, that is the legal limit, but they can enforce it if they want to, because that is the limit, but it's a limit, you could be OUI still at .08, or they'll let you go, you know what I mean? It depends on what your record is. Well, they let me go, but I ended up having another fucking drink there, another double, and I think I was .06 when I left, and then we went to another bar, and I had like 3 drinks there, and then, yeah, fucking following him home. He's one of my neighbors. We went and dropped one of my other neighbors off. One of buddies that we were out with. We dropped him off out in Albion, and I was pretty good till then. And then we got to fucking my buddy Bagley's, and when we left him, I was having a hard time following my buddy's fucking headlight. I was trying to stay in the middle of the road, like on the yellow line, and I couldn't do it. A couple times I almost fucking went off the road on the straightaway. Okay. But it's also because it was dark, you know what I mean? And yeah, I got a good headlight, but it's different at night, fucking, and I got a fairing so you don't fucking see the road right in front of you. You see the road way out in front of you. And yeah, I was having a hard time fucking staying in line with this fucking taillight. And when I got home, I put my bike away and fucking put my ramp up, and I made it to the steps, and I got to the steps and I had to sit down because I was like, man, I can't make it any farther. My wife had to come out and help me in the house. And then I was making fun of her. I was telling her how she had squinty eyes because she was mad at me. Well, she was justified. I mean, I fucking shouldn't have fucking been that fucked up. I honestly shouldn't have. But, And then me and my wife both got fucked up on my granddaughter's birthday. I got us home and we both passed out right on my fucking car trailer ramp. In the middle of the day, it's like fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This is summer. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I passed straight out. I got off my bike, said, "Hey, I got you home. That's just fucking, I did my job. Fucking, I got you home safely. Now leave me alone." I sat down, laid down on my fucking deck, and passed straight out. Well, I wake up, it's dark out. I did. I wake up, it's dark out, and I look over, and my wife's laying on the damn ramp beside me. So I wake her up, and I go, "What in the hell are you doing?" The dog's outside. He's laying on the ramp, too. Dog's there, wife's there, and I go, "What in the hell are you doing out here?" She goes, "Well, I wasn't going to leave you out here by yourself." She goes, "And there's no way I could get you in the house by myself." And I go, "Well, fucking, you should just left me." And she goes, "What if something happened?" I said, "What's going to happen? What? You think somebody's going to run up and try to rape me on my car trail?" Fucking, what the fuck? I'm in my yard. But you think one of my neighbors would have stopped and said, "Hey, you guys all right?" Fuck no. Because they'd see us from the road. They're probably going, "Yeah, a bunch of fucking druggies. Well, we smoke pot. That's it." My wife and I smoke pot. We sure the fuck weren't out there laying on my fucking ramp because fucking some drugs. I was fucking hammered. And I passed out. And she passed out with me. And it was dark. It was light when we went to bed, but it was dark when I woke up out there. Close the trailer up, fucking come in the house, and I'm pretty sure we went right to bed again. Oh, yeah, that was a bad one. But the grandkids' birthday party, they shouldn't have it at a bar. They had it at the American Legion. Well, the bar was open, and the bartender was fucking, feeding drinks to people that were in the bar part, that weren't part of the birthday party. So I went over and said, "Hey, can we get drinks too?" And he said, "Oh, yeah, sure." So, noontime, hadn't eaten nothing all day. Noontime, and I start throwing back the old doubles. And my biggest mistake was fucking my wife and all the girls decided they were going to do a fucking fireball shot. I didn't have nothing for breakfast. I didn't eat nothing. I fucking pounding those, and then the fucking, my daughters and my wife and my Bagley, my buddy's fucking wife, fucking all doing, shots of fireball. So I said, "Well, fucking line me up one. I'll do a fucking shot with you guys." And cause I was already fucking drunk, and I fucking did that shot, and that was it. I was gone, man. I was fucking gone. Yeah, fireball. And it was 100 proof fireball. On top of them fucking Captain and Cokes, I had like fucking 3 of them within an hour. Doubles, and then I fucking took that shot all on an empty stomach. Yeah. Oh my God, it was fucking nasty. I won't do it again. I like hot balls, but that doesn't even taste like hot balls. You know what I mean? Atomic ball, you know what I mean? Fucking hot balls. Fucking people in another country going, "Hot balls? He's putting fucking hot balls in his mouth? What the fuck is he talking about?" Have no idea what a fucking hot ball is. They think it's something along the lines of a speedball. He's talking about hot balls. That must be some sort of speedball he's talking about. I can't. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The fucking atomic fireballs it's a candy. Because most of the time, that's what everybody fucking, says that. It's close to it without the real hot, but I'd rather have a fucking hot ball any day than that fucking shit. That stuff's nasty. Hey, did you see? I hit 420. I kind of want to stay there. I kind of like 420, because I am a 420 guy. So honestly, I kind of hope I stay at 420 because it represents me. I got Boas and balls, and then 420. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah. Yeah, I had Raven out this morning. She's doing so good, man. Fucking this morning, stuck my hand 6 inches in front of her. Just stuck it there. Fucking, you know, she didn't do anything. She didn't move. She didn't come forward. She didn't back up. There weren't any tongue flickers either, but she just sat there, and I just kept it right there. That's what I've been doing with all of them, you know, when they were babies. I never did it with her because I'm telling you, if I had done it with her in the beginning, she would have definitely grabbed me just out of fear, you know. But fucking nobody really wants to go out now. Maybe this guy. Oh yeah, he does. Look. Christ, his head was upside down. What's going on? What's going on? What do you know? What don't you know? I can tell you all the shit I don't know. Lots. There's lots I don't know. But I do know what I do know. I won't wear a fucking tutu. You won't ever catch me wearing a fucking dress. No, sorry, Bob. Come here, bud. No, what a dick. Did you see that? He just was like, fuck you. No, I'm going over here. He's a good boy, though. Another freebie. Oh, he peed, too. Fucker. All right. All right, buddy. Holly. This guy's Holly. Can you imagine? Can you guess what I named him? Holly. Why I named him Holly? Because I was running out of names, and at this point, I had fucking a whole bunch of snakes, and I still hadn't actually called one Holly. Because I'm not much big on that. I got fucking, you know, I got this girl that's named Electra, fucking because of my Electra Glide. But, you know, everybody and their brother fucking's got something named Holly that owns a Holly. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not really into fucking calling fucking animals, you know, Holly. But then I was running out of names, and one of my subscribers says, hey, why don't you call, you got any name Holly? And I said, actually, no, I don't, you know. And they go, well, why don't you fucking name him Holly? Holly fucking, you know, can be either one. Even though I know he's male because I talked him. But I was like, you know what? Yeah, I don't have a Holly, and I don't normally fucking call anything Holly, but I'm having such a hard time coming up with fucking names. I said, you know what? I think you're right. I think we'll call him Holly. Anybody else use gloves when they change their fucking snakes? I got a whole case of these. I got a whole case of fucking these food grade gloves. There's 500 disposable gloves in this one package. It lasts me about 6 months. One package lasts about 6 months fucking for me. And because I only use one glove. You know, I put it on my right hand because I'm right-handed. And so, you know, I do everything with my right hand. All my cleaning is with the right hand. There's no reason to put, but they are wicked slippery when it comes to fucking picking and dumping your bowls out and shit. Just a heads up for anybody that, because these are super cheap. These are the cheapest fucking, you know, plastic gloves you can buy. And some of us fucking, you know, I spend so much on supplies because I use fucking paper towels. I mean, whether you use paper towels or whether you use Cocoa Block or whatever, it's expensive. The more snakes you have, the more expensive it is to keep to keep them. So I'm always trying to find, you know, a way to save some money here and there. And these are fucking twice as cheap, you know, as your latex gloves. And these are just thin food grade gloves, but the thing that I said, like I said, the biggest downfall to them, well, there's two. One, they're thin, but if just cleaning like fucking this, I mean, you're not gonna. I've never ripped them. I've ripped them on putting them on more than I've ever ripped them using them, you know, for cleaning. I rip them putting them on more than I do ever have cleaning them. But they're cheap. So, you know, it's just my way of fucking, you know, finding another way to try to cut down on some cost. Especially where I'm not breeding anymore, and I don't really have any snakes for sale. So everything's out of pocket now. I'm not making any money off snakes to put back into snakes. All the money now is, and most of it this whole fucking time has been, you know, yeah, I sold like 15 snakes, but fucking, oh my God, where are you going, girl? Or boy, I should say. Where are you going? Hey, buddy. Come on, bud. Let go of that flashlight. He was trying to get all caught up. He was going underneath my shelving over there. Yeah, he's clean. Hey, good morning, good morning. Well, there. He's clean. Maybe I should go fucking through the rest of them again. Fucking, the rest of these fuckers should be good. I would think. Go through to see what's going on. Need to use some moisture, huh? This weekend I gotta go through, dust my fucking racks out, my fucking shelves. Like I say, it's the only fucking cleaning I do once a month is just fucking go through and clean each level off, and I get dust, you know, it's dusty. So, and I don't want them breathing a bunch of fucking dust in, you know what I mean? So, I like to dust my racks, pull the fucking tub completely out, spray it down completely with chlorhexidine, and then wipe it out. And that way too, if there's any fucking, you know, more mildew or any bacteria whatsoever, fucking, you know, I'm killing it. That's all. Preventative maintenance, you know, because we do keep them, I keep mine pretty fucking moist, you know, anywhere from 75 to fucking 80%, honestly, all the time. You know, with this many, it's hard to remember exactly which ones are in shed, so it's just easier keeping everybody's fucking humidity up. And I've never had fucking problem with RI or fucking anything like that. So, yes, because you get RI from low humidity, and you can get it from it being too high also for too long. You know, so, but more times than not, if people get RI, it's because their fucking humidity it was too low and for too long. Just a few hours of fucking 55% humidity isn't gonna fucking screw your snakes up. It's days of it, you know what I mean? So it's not like it's gonna just happen overnight. You know, one day of them having 45, 50 fucking percent humidity isn't necessarily gonna be why you got it. It's gonna be from having days of it. You know, more than hours. It's gonna take a few days of you having it way too low. And I think that's also why fucking people don't get it as much as you think that you get it. Because it does take days. You know, it takes a long time of having low humidity for them to get RI. They're not going to get it out just from a couple hours of it being long. I'm still having a hard time, even with that humidifier in here. But it's still only 51% humidity. It's fucking crazy, and the heat ain't been running. It's hotter than fucking here now, so I'm actually probably gonna go off, Alex. I might come back on tomorrow, maybe. You gonna be around tomorrow, Alex? If you're gonna be around, maybe I'll come on for a little while tomorrow. If you're gonna be around. Somebody says they're gonna be around, I'll be around. You know, for one of my fucking regulars. I'm not just fucking gonna come on for fucking some guy that just showed up. No, Aurora's not for sale. I don't have anything for sale, dude. Oh, you got today off though, huh? I asked you that earlier. You must have been driving, so you couldn't answer it. Because I asked you a couple times, hey, you working today? Yeah, no. Maybe I'll just wait then. Well, no, I know fucking you come in and out, but I just assume fucking stick around if you're gonna fucking be around. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be around like today, fucking where we can actually shoot the shit. Yeah, I probably did miss it. I probably did miss it. You off Thursday and Friday? Cool, because I'll definitely be fucking home Thursday because fucking it's gonna rain tomorrow and Thursday. And it's gonna be 45 and 50 degrees, dude. I'm so fucking pumped. I just want a bunch of fucking rain, honestly. I just want it to pour for a week and get rid of all this snow, get rid of all the fucking salt off the road. I don't care about fucking sand. People fucking make too much out of fucking sand. Fuck, if you know how to ride, you can fucking ride through sand and not go down. It's your newbies that fucking want to act like they're fucking like the grass clippings on the fucking road. You know how many fucking grass clippings I've ran through? You just don't fucking try to turn, and you don't want to be on an angle fucking going across the grass clippings. As long as you go straight through them and you're not leaning and shit, you're going to make it just fine. It's all these people that, oh, they slam on their brakes, and now their fucking bike's on its side in the fucking grass clippings, and fucking idiots. Fucking the grass clipping posts. Fucking, you know, I used to ride dirt bikes in the dirt, for fuck's sakes, and on the grass, and yeah, dirt bikes fucking still it's slippery on the grass on a dirt bike, it's slippery in the mud on a dirt bike, fucking, it's kind of the same thing, you know? But, yeah, I can't wait to start doing some videos, because fucking, I gotta pull my bikes out and fucking change oil and shit like that. I cleaned them before I put them away this last winter, and then because I cover them, so they're not gonna have but maybe a little bit of dust on them. That all they gotta do is take the air hose out and blow it off, and they're pristine because I waxed them and everything before I put them up. Yeah. So. But yeah, I cannot fucking wait to get out on the fucking bike. But yes, you'll have to make sure that you pick my channel up if you would though. It's Dirty Dog Garage. And it's on Instagram and on YouTube. Dirty Dog Garage. I'd appreciate the sub there. You know, even if you don't watch, it's nice to have the sub. You know what I mean? But you'll be able to check out my Harleys because I show all my Harleys off over there. My 3 Harleys. So you check them out and then you can send me a message later and say, hey, you got a couple of piece of shit bikes. your bike's a shit. But yeah, fucking take a look at those, Alex. You want to do a live together later today? We can do a live later. If you want, you can show your fucking snakes off if you want, bub. I hate this fucking... This is a fucking... Don't buy one of these motherfuckers. I gotta fill this fucking thing 3 times a day. But yeah, if you want to fucking do a live later today, man, we can do that. I'd like to see your snakes, man. Oops. Gotta fill it up. I gotta fill it up 3 fucking times. Because it holds like a half a gallon of fucking water. And the worst part about it is you think, you know, in that one little room there, that this fucker would keep up with it? Fuck no. Like I said, the highest I've saw it has been like 55% since I've gotten this fucking humidifier. But I get it. I told the wife I didn't want too big because I didn't want the fucking thing to fucking, you know, make the ceiling fucking rain in here. And I did. I figured, you know, in this fucking room that, you know, that would do fine. Fuck no. Look, it's already dropped down to 49% too. And just that little bit of time having that fucking in the other room, filling it up. It went from 51 to 49. Fucking crazy. I'm going in the other room. It's just us. We're just shooting the shit anyway. Oh, you going out of town? I got you. No, that's cool. It's all good. I was just fucking saying, you know, offering. No, wife will be here in a fucking few minutes. Well, that's all right if you want to. You just have to let me know. Fucking, I'll set the live up. Did you already fucking? Did you already get your live set up? Because you gotta. It takes 24 hours to fucking for YouTube to set you up to do the live. But all you gotta do is go to your live, hit the live thing, and it will tell you that fucking, and then they'll fucking get it uploaded. You know. But you probably already did that, I would imagine. But if you haven't, do that today. So by this time tomorrow, you'll be able to start shooting lives. Because, yeah, they have to do something. They have to set it up for you. Oh, cool. Cool. All right. Good. Well, then you can send me a fucking invite. Or you could fucking have one of your fucking buddies down there come on and I'll watch you guys. You know? Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that. You know what I mean? I didn't. You know, I one day said, oh, I want to see what this live thing's all about. You know what I mean? And I was going to shoot a live and I hit that and it said, oh, it takes 24 hours for YouTube to set me up to shoot a live. And I said, oh shit, all right. So the next day, you know, I said, fuck it, I'll try it. And yeah, I know, me too. Me too. I had never heard nothing. Nobody ever said nothing to me about it. You know what I mean? About having to set up for a fucking live. I never heard nothing. I still think it's funny. I still fucking thinking about that guy going, "Oh, did Skeeter get you to wear a tutu yet?" And I'm just like, honestly, look at me. Do I look like I would ever fucking put a fucking dress on? It's a dude. I've been in prison. Fucking, no. This guy wouldn't ever wear a dress. No. And if I was in the military, I wouldn't wear a dress either. No. I'll keep my what is it? Masculinity, my toxic masculinity. I'm fucking okay with my toxic masculinity. It's only toxic for fucking stupid people. Look, I got some 420 carat. I got some, what the fuck is that one? Oh, Schmodank. And I got a little bit of lemon skunk left. And I got a fucking big jar of roaches. It's all roaches. I'm growing some purple panty dropper this year, some guzzler, some chicken and waffles, granny candy. My wife picked that one out. Granny candy, and there's another one that we bought. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. Oh, I got that too. My growing stuff is, are you ready? You might want to write this down. Get yourself a piece of paper and a pen and I'll give you my grow channel. If you go to my grow channel, the last videos are going to be my build and grow. You'll have to go back. If you go back farther, you'll see a bunch of my outdoor grows too, as well as my first grows in the house here. You know, I had 2 rooms rocking in here. I had a veg room and I had a flower room and I had a fucking perpetual grow going. Fucking, I had fucking 4 that was 4 in the same stage, and then I had 4 in another stage, and 4 in another stage, and 4 in another stage, and basically I had a fucking perpetual fucking garden going here in my fucking house to where I pull 4 plants out and put 4 plants in, you know, and start the fucking flower process, and that's how I did it. No, I don't have a building. No, I ended up getting out of it. I got rid of the building like 2 years ago because I was renting it. It was one of those fucking rent-to-own buildings. It was a 14 by 30. Fucking had 12 fucking 1,000-watt lights out there. Well, 4 were LED grids, 4x4 grids, Lux 640 Pros. I had 4 Lux Pros, 640 Lux Pros, and then I had 3 Gavitas, and then I had 4 Gavitas, and then I had 4 of the old style hood fucking, you know, hood metal halide lights. So, but those were double-ended bulbs, though. You know what I mean? They fucking, you know what I mean? They were double-ended bulbs. They weren't just the screw-in type. So they were still the good hoods. But yeah, I had fucking 12 lights out there. Fucking, I was growing anywhere from 69 to 75 plants at a time. We was harvesting anywhere from 19 to 26 pounds every 3 months. Did 3 runs and I got screwed by the guy that was supposedly all my job was to grow it, process, fucking all that. All his job was to do was to get rid of it. And I've known the guy forever. You know, he's been fucking doing it way before he not growing it. I've been growing it longer than him, but you know, selling it and all that, he's been doing it longer than I have on a big scale. Fucking, he had like 4 or 5 fucking dispensaries fucking that he could sell to. Well, fucking, by the time I got into it, fucking, and all through fucking the harvest, he says, oh, everything's cool. And then we get down to trimming it, which I was trimming too. I wasn't even supposed to be trimming. He was supposed to get me trimmers. All I was supposed to have to do was tell them what they was fucking supposed to trim for the day, and then I could take off. Fuck no. I didn't get no trimmers. It was me, my wife, and fucking one other trimmer out there trimming all that. We do them all in about 12 to 14 fucking days. And we're talking 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night, me trimming, and then come in the fucking house. And, you know, that sucked. But I do about a pound a day. I can trim, hand trim. We were hand trimming. So I didn't want, you know, I'm fucking all about hand trimming. Fuck that process trimming shit. You end up losing half your shit, you know, or it looks like it's all hacked to fuck. So, and I don't have $6,000 for one of them tumble trimmers, you know what I mean? So, we were hand trimming, and it still comes out better than any tumble trimmer anyway. Because you still end up having to go back and cutting the crow's foot out. Because they'll whack the fucking leaf off, but it'll leave the stem in that crow, you know, in the veins. So you still got to go back and touch it anyway. And I'm like, if I got to touch it, I'm going to touch it one time. That just seems absurd to fucking have to trim and then, you know, throw it through a trimmer, and then you got to go over it and trim still. It's just, you know, it seems asinine to me. Doesn't make no sense. I should say that. Not to me. You're never going to trim it better than hand trimming anyway. And I rather hand trim. I get the most money for it. You know, I get a lot more money fucking for my hand trim shit than people do with that fucking till trim shit. And I get it. If you got fucking, you know, yeah. I realize too, my 65, 70 fucking 5 plants ain't nothing compared to some of these guys' grows, you know. And I get it. When you got that much, you can afford to have your trimmer, you know, taking some of your cost away. You know, being a small guy, I can't afford to lose any weight, you know. So anyway, he couldn't get rid of it. He goes, oh, the market's saturated, fucking, and he goes, we're going to have to sit on this fucking for a while. And the thing is we saved enough money fucking for 2 months in between, from the time we go and fucking harvest to the fucking time that we're going to be, you know, making money again. You know, we always gave a 2-month buffer besides the 3 months that it was going to take just to grow, harvest, and all that. We still gave ourselves a couple month buffer to make sure we get things back up and going again for the next run. You know, well, he says, oh, it could be fucking a couple months before we get to sell it. And I go, look, fucking our money is going to run out in 2 fucking months. And, you know, we need to take the money for the next run out of that money to fucking go forward. And, well, it worked out that fucking we didn't get rid of it before our bills come due. So I said, fuck it. You know what? We're going to have to shut down. Fucking, it sucks because the first fucking run went off without a fucking hitch. Fucking, he came, picked it up. Fucking, he picked all the weed up. He was gone fucking 3 hours. He come back and we were splitting 32 grand fucking right on my countertop. Splitting it right down the fucking middle, which is fucking bullshit. Because obviously I was doing most of the work, but he, you know, you got to have that guy to get rid of it. So we split that, and then my half of the expenses out there was fucking $5,500 for the fucking building rental, fucking power, newts, all that. It was like fucking $5,500. and his half was $5,500 to pay all our bills to the next fucking run. You know what I mean? We had to pay from then all the way through the next run, and then still have that 2-month buffer to get rid of it and shit. Really? Somebody acquired about one of your boas? I want to hear it.
Okay.
You're already selling boas on Morph Market? Do you have boas for sale? I didn't even know you had boas for sale. My baby.
Right. Oh, yes. Let's go get snacks.
Was he outside? Couldn't remember. No, you wasn't outside. Want your snacks? Mom's gonna give you your snacks.
Yes, I will, puppy.
No, actually, I think you're gonna find boas are gonna take off like ball pythons did 7 years ago. But be prepared, because I think you're gonna find the same thing that's happening with ball pythons now in 7 years is gonna be the same thing with boas. You know, because I went on Morph Market, not Morph Market, but Marketplace on Facebook, and there's a ton of fucking boa equipment. Rack systems, I mean nice rack systems, you know what I mean? The fucking Freedom Breeder racks. And there's all kinds of that shit on fucking line right now. Fucking a lot of fucking people have gotten out of it. I saw a video the other day where a guy was saying he's probably lost fucking over $100,000
Stay home.
because he bought ball pythons that when they first came out, he's got fucking ball pythons he paid $10,000 for. And he said, to be totally truthful, he goes, right now, today, he goes, they're probably only worth $3,000. You know? Alright, let's see what he said. He said, long story short, some guy inquired about one of my boas that I'm selling. And I told him his temps. I told him his temps in his location aren't good for this week, and he said, I'm willing to take the risk. I told him, dude, I'm not shipping you a snake when your temps are below 30. This guy is so annoying. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't ship them either.
No.
It's about the snake safety.
Yeah, it's all about the fucking snakes. That, you know, that would just make me leery about even selling to them. I've not, because like I said, fucking, I'm not good. I'm not somebody that ought to be breeding anything because fucking, you know, I just can't, and that's why I've never bred dogs. I'm telling you, I'd end up with every fucking puppy that comes out of the clutch, you know, out of the fucking litter because because that's exactly what I'm getting, dude. That's exactly the fucking feeling I get when somebody's like that. It just tells me, and it's not about the money. Some people don't care, don't look at money like other people do. You know what I mean? And that just tells me that he's probably a shitty ass fucking keeper too. Probably gonna have it in a fucking glass enclosure with just a fucking, you know, with a hide and a fucking lamp and, you know what I mean, out in the open, and that snake's gonna be miserable. And no, I'd rather fucking hang on to something and find the right person than take a chance of that, because I don't know how long you've had that snake, but if you're anything like me, after I've taken care of a fucking snake for a couple months, I have a hard time letting it go, because now I've got time, money, and I've got an investment in the animal, fucking just from fucking, you know, holding it, you know, socializing it. I took Raven out today.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, she came out. She was so good. I kissed her on the head like 3 times in a row. I was making fun of fucking. I said, "Oh no, I got salmonella whips now. Oh God, I ain't gonna be able to talk tomorrow." I said, "Oh God, I'm gonna do something I really shouldn't do. Oh, I'm gonna lick my lips now. Oh, got salmonella tongue." I couldn't believe he said shit to him. I'm willing to take. Yeah, and that's the same person that go, "Oh, just send it in a fucking unfucking marked box." You know what I mean?
Service.
Yeah. I don't blame you. And I don't care. These people need to realize they're your fucking animals until they're in their possession. I don't give a fuck if somebody sends me money or not. They're not their animal yet until that animal ships. Because if somebody just because somebody sends me fucking money, they piss me off, I'll send their fucking money right back to them and they'll get nothing from me. You know, and I'm sorry, but that's a big red flag to me when somebody blatantly says, "You know what, I'm willing to take a chance." That's just bullshit. You know, as bad as that guy'd like to have it, I would want my animal to come stressless.
Thought I heard him.
You know what I mean, and not be freaked the fuck out, and definitely not cold. You know. And you know why? It's because fucking other people ship at lower temperatures than they should, and it makes fucking the rest of us that have fucking standards look like fucking we're just trying to be an asshole. And it's not. It's just we care about our fucking animals more than some people. Some people fucking, they get that money and, oh, I gotta send that snake raid out because fucking I got this person's money. That's why I kept fucking telling everybody, no, don't send me any money, you know, until I get ready to ship. Because I don't want the pressure or somebody going, "Hey, when you going to send that snake? When you going to send that snake?" No, don't send me any fucking money. You want to put money down on a snake, that's fine. But you're not sending me the balance until I ship the fucking snake. I don't want to be worried and be stressing that somebody's pissed off at me because I fucking haven't sent it yet. Yeah. Yeah. And he's contacting you probably from Morph Market. So Morph Market's going to expect, you can't ghost him then. I had some that fucking, I had a message me the first time through Morph Market, but then I gave them my telephone number so they could text me directly. So that way when I wanted to ghost somebody, I could just do it and I wouldn't have Morph Market fucking getting mad at me. Because that's the one annoying thing about Morph Market. If you want to ghost somebody, they're not gonna let you. And if you fucking still ghost them, even though Morph Market doesn't want you to fucking acknowledge them, you're gonna get a fucking lesser rating because you don't contact these people back. You know what I mean? That's why I prefer. I know it sucks giving somebody your personal fucking phone number, but you can also block them at least off your phone. You know. And it won't hurt your Morph Market standings. You know what I mean? Because I thought of that. That's why I started going, man, I really don't want to give my number out. But I was like, fuck it. Worst that fucking happens, I have to just block them on my phone. But I haven't had to do that. You know what I mean? Because most of them fucking hagglers, they don't have a dime. Even the money that, I had people that fucking, even the money that they fucking try to get me to come down, even when I came down to that, they didn't have that money. Because, they'd still be fucking, oh, now they want less off. And I was like, no, fuck you. I'm out of here. Sorry, but go buy you a snake from somebody else. And I have done that a couple times. Told them, no, didn't tell them, oh, I'm not getting a warm, fuzzy feeling. I just tell them, now, I'm sorry, but buy you a snake somewhere else. You know, and it's always nice to get those fucking people that like to come on and say, well, I see the same snake on Morph Market and they want $200 less. And you go, well, go buy that one then. That's what I tell them. I don't give a fuck. Go buy it then. You know, these are my snakes. I can price them whatever I want. If I price them too high, chances are I ain't gonna sell them. I price them too low, they're gonna sell like fucking mad cakes, and then the fucking guy like me right now is gonna be upset because you just fucking cut everybody's throat by $200 because now us people that have them marked around what they should be, I've got these idiots calling us going or messaging us going, hey, look, this other one's fucking less money. And it doesn't even make sense. Then why are you telling me? Just go buy that snake then. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You know, sometimes the fucking sale's not worth it. And I know I could use the money too. And I'm sure you could use the money. You know, but when it comes to fucking animals, it's not like selling a 2x4 or selling a motorcycle or a pickup truck. You know what I mean? It's not a living. They're not a living thing. These are living things that don't mean as people don't get the grasp that it's a they do. They realize it's alive, but it's like they don't realize it's alive and it does count. It does mean something. No, just because it's not means it's worthless and meaningless to other people doesn't mean that everybody that sees that animal feels that way. No, I absolutely. I'm just saying I totally get where you're from. And it does suck sometimes because I was really hurting and I really could have used the fucking money when I told those two people fucking go take flying fuck. Nicely. I didn't tell them that, but I said it nicely. But yeah, I could have really used the fucking money then, but it wasn't worth me fucking worrying about sending 2 snakes to a shitty ass fucking shitty people. And then have to deal with that shit. All the pressure of fucking hurry up and ship it to me. And then you got to deal with the fucking, oh, well, can you do better than that? And I mean, and right now they know a lot of people are getting out of the business and all that. So they're going to expect that fucking a lot of people are just going to fucking cut their own throat, to get rid of animals. And some people are. The ones that fucking got into it for the money, those guys sell the whole collection off and it means nothing to them. They don't even care about those snakes anymore. Some of us that did get into it in the beginning to breed and we were in it for the animals, we're the ones that are still keeping snakes, like me. Because they're family now. I've been fucking taking care of them too long now. They're literally a part of me. And that's what it would feel like. Basically, if I just got rid of all my snakes, I'd feel like basically I'm losing part of me. And it would be weird. I would fucking, first thing in the morning, last thing at night, it would seem weird not having fucking snakes to fucking take care of. And something to check on all during the day and, holding and all that. It just kind of sucks that fucking they like to be held like first thing in the morning and last thing at night. 8 o'clock and on till about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, and then they just kind of would rather just sleep. But that's when I'm up. I feel like doing shit. Is when they're sleeping. But that's why I take them out still, but that's why some I don't, I just leave alone. I take out the ones that I can tell that, are awake and don't look like they're miserable. And just want me to leave them alone. But I had all 5 boas out today. I had Motley out, I had Aurora, I had fucking Foxy, I had Roxy out, and Raven. And I had a few ball pythons out. I had Sonny out. I had Captain out. Fucking Capone made an appearance. He popped his head out. I showed off fucking Indica. Yeah, I think that was about it. Oh, and I did show off Max too. Oh, I showed Max off yesterday.
No, he didn't do a lot yesterday.
No, you're right. Oh, maybe it was today. I took him out then. Yeah, it must have been today. See, I don't even know what day it is. I'm fucking lost. My brain is so fucking lost. I don't know what day it is.
Tuesday.
My wife just said Tuesday.
Monday, number 2,
Monday, number 2, she says.
March 4th.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna go off, but I tell you what, if you got chance and you want to do a live later, let me know, Alex. You know, I'll be around. We'll make it happen, one way or the other. You can start it, or I'll start it, whatever you want to do. All right, bro. Yeah, just send me a message. You got my number, or you know how to get a hold of me. So yeah, just hit me up. Get your stuff done, and we'll do a live later. All right, cheers, bub.